What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV? It's your boy Poe Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and like a video if you appreciate the content that Poe Rowe and What's the Numbers I provided. Today we back on the profile piece. This one is on Dre Most. In this video we're going to take a look at his early years growing up in Queens. Then we will speak about the different moves he was making in the music industry with his Hood Affairs DVD that had became pretty popular in the streets. And finally, we will break down how everything went down in the shooting that sadly took his life. Dre Most, real name Andre Saunders, is from South Jamaica, Queens, aka the South Side. Growing up in the 40 projects during the 80s and 90s would be crazy, as the area was controlled by different drug bosses and their crews. It was also an area that was enriched in hip-hop, with the likes of Run DMC and LL Cool J, who was some of hip-hop's first superstars. Dre was a well-liked and popular guy in his neighborhood, always joking, or giving somebody some advice on how to get some money. Although he knew and was cool with all the different drug dealers in the projects, Dre would instead work a legitimate job for his money, along with having some business partners and ventures down south. He also had a love for dogs, and was always seen with a new set that he was breeding. Dre was heavily involved in music, and had his own independent label called Hit 'em Up Entertainment. The main artist on the label was TL, aka Top of the Line, who was Dre's partner on the music side of things. Their goal was to get on in the rap game, and in the process, put on some other Queens artists also. But during this time, appearing on hip-hop DVDs like Smack or The Come Up was the method that a lot of up-and-coming rappers used to get on. And for some reason, Dre felt that the different DVD owners were charging him and TL too much for an appearance. So in true hustler fashion, which was mainly what TL rapped about, the duo decided to start their own DVD called Hood Affairs TV. They would get right to work, hitting up a bunch of local Queens rappers to get on the DVD. Dre would also tap in with his business partners down south, who owned a store, and knew a bunch of celebrities in the Atlanta area. So now Hood Affairs had some star power behind his DVDs, and began to sell pretty good in the ghettos across America. Dre was eating, making good money off of the DVDs, but he also kept a job as a bus driver as his main occupation. The bus driver job kept Dre's bills paid, leaving the money earned off the Hood Affairs DVD free to reinvest in the company. Dre's favorite routes to drive his bus were the ones along the wide open spaces of Far Rockaway, on roads he was familiar with. He did not like driving into Manhattan, but could operate any of the routes assigned to the Baisley Park Depot, making him a valued employee. Heading into 2009, things were looking good for Dre. His entrepreneurial mindset was expanding as he constantly came up with new plans and ideas to take his vision in the rap game to the next level. His artist TL was heating up in the streets and was getting some major label attention. Dre around this time was also in the process of moving into a new house in Roosevelt, Long Island with his wife. But sadly, like a lot of these stories, there wouldn't be no happy ending. Because on January 11, 2009, Dre along with Lamar Mars Wilson were killed in a shooting that took place at 160th Street and 109th Avenue, right outside the 40 projects. The death of Mars, 21, who was TL's brother, and Dre, 33, who was TL's best friend, would hit the hood hard. Many in the neighborhood were distraught, as Dre and Mars were well-known and loved figures in their community. TL would continue rapping, keeping Dre's name alive, and Hood Affairs DVD turned into Hood Affairs TV with an active YouTube channel. But the dreams of what it once was and could have been, and now looking at the reality of what it is, has definitely been a tough pill to swallow for those close to this situation. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, is that Dre Most put on for Queens while he was alive. Some say he did more for the underground hip-hop scene in Queens than anybody else ever did. So with that, rest in peace to Dre Most, a Queens legend for sure. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. It's a quick profile piece on Dre Most, real name Andre Saunders, you know what I'm saying, out of Queens, Southside, 40 Ps, well known. You know what I'm saying, he was about getting money. You know what I'm saying, he wasn't on the negative. You know what I'm saying, he had a bunch of legal hustles, kept a job. You know what I'm saying. There was a lot of drama though back then in the streets as Queens, as far as like the different projects, different rap groups. There was a lot going on back then, you know what I'm saying, and he got caught up in the situation. You know what I'm saying, they don't really know if the shooting, they probably, they don't think it was for Dre. He probably was just out there caught up in the wrong scene at the wrong time. But then again, Mars got killed, Mars was TL's brother. He's into a lot, they said back then. So, I don't know if it was a situation was concerning him or what, but TL, all of them was in the hood back then, so it could have been some situations they had ongoing situations. Now, TL took it hard because, like I said, Mars was his brother in the streets that was holding him down. Dre was his brother his best friend brother in the business side of the rap thing that was holding him down, helping him chase his dreams. He lost both of them, and what I'm saying, I'm sure it knocked him down for a minute, but he continued to rap. He continued to drop more music. He never really blew up as big as I'm sure he would have wanted, but people know who TL was. Definitely in Queens, and he always was known for getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to TL, man. Rest in peace to Dre Mose. Rest in peace to Mars. Now, from this video, you know what I'm saying, I just got basically, chase your dreams, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, this dude wasn't on no negative. He wasn't on no illegal looking shit. He was on some, positive, getting money, but the right way, and using that money to chase his dreams, his entrepreneurial dreams, you know what I'm saying. So he wouldn't have to work no more. So shout out to Dre Mose. He had a good mind on it. He had a good head on his shoulders, a good mind state. And, it was sad to see him lose his life at such a young age before really getting capitalized on his hustle, you know what I'm saying. Now, like I said in the video, he did a lot for Queens artists. If you go watch his early videos, he got everybody on there. Early G, he got everybody. But G-Unit, he got people that was people that's rappers now, that was like background entourage members then, man. So go check out Hood Affairs. And it was bubbling down south. They got Gucci Man footage, Jeezy, like Stack Bundles footage. They got classic footage. So like go do your homework on what Hood Affairs DVD was. It was a classic time in hip hop, especially in New York City, that DVD culture. So shout out to Queens, you know what I'm saying? Queens get the money, Southside, we outside. This is Paul Rowe, what's the numbers, man? Quick profile piece on Dre Mose. Now, moving right along, I just want to say, go follow the Instagram, subscribe to the channel, 80,000 strong. Go follow the Instagram, follow Batty Bills on IG. Promo, get at me on the promo. We got good packages going. What's the numbers TV at yahoo.com. And we back before you know it, man. Tap it with the live streams. We out of here. Paul Rowe, What's the Numbers TV. Peace.